Kia ora, Wellington. I hope you're all staying well, staying safe, staying separate and staying local. I'm going to start with some great news from today's council meeting. Today, myself and the rest of the council voted unanimously to fund the $1.2 million needed to complete the fit-out for the Karori Event Centre. The Event Centre is on council land in the middle of the Karori Community Facilities Precinct. The fit-out will be completed and the building gifted to council by the Karori Community Hall Trust. The Trust approached council last year after running out of funds to complete the fit-out, after doing amazing work to get so far. We've been working with the trustees, exploring options since then. We needed to resolve the future of the building because it's on our land in the heart of a major suburban centre, so we're delighted to be able to get this project completed. Footnote, New Zealand Dance, which has been looking for a new home, will become the cornerstone daytime tenant. The event centre will also be available for community use in the evenings and weekends and when Footnote is out on tour. This combination will provide great benefits for the community and the arts and really breathe a whole lot of life into the area. I'm delighted it will finally be completed after a journey that started almost 20 years ago. I would like to personally pay tribute to the past and present trustees who've worked tirelessly and doggedly to see this project through. A great result all round. Recycling. Look, I know that this has been a hot topic of conversation. Firstly, it's great that you're all so passionate about this topic. I'm an avid recycler too, just ask my family. Some of the other councils have different systems, so they can operate under level 3. Unfortunately, we can't. Wellington City's curbside recycling collection is carried out by a contractor and much of the sorting of the items is done by hand, either at the Truck for Glass or at the OG sorting plant in Seaview. At the OG plant, sorting the recycling involves staff on a conveyor belt, working side by side and handling many thousands of items a day. While Level 3's strict guidelines are in place, the safety of staff and the public remains the utmost priority while there is any risk of contamination. So we'll have to wait until Alert Level 2 before we can resume our curbside recycling collections. But hopefully we can get through to Level 2 quickly. And that's, of course, up to all of us. In the meantime, you can still save what you've stockpiled. Just make sure it is very clean and secure. I went out to the Seaview plant last year and the big message for all of us, and that was pre-COVID, was wash, wash, wash. That's a lot better for the quality of the recycling product and for the people handling it. I'd also recommend separating different types of recycling so you can neatly pack down the paper and card and squash the plastics. And if you haven't got enough storage space, then unfortunately you will need to put out for now the recycling with your rubbish in your wheelie bin or your yellow council bag. Please though, don't fill up a rubbish bag with all glass. Make sure you have other rubbish in there to reduce the risk of bottles smashing and becoming a hazard for our collection teams. And finally, please, don't put your recycling bags out. We will not be collecting those until we get back to Level 2. I'd like to give a shout out too to business owners who are struggling to get clarity about what is and is not allowed at Level 3 or at Level 2. I and the Council are happy to try to help you get the clarity and the certainty you need from relevant government agencies. Just feel free to get in touch. Meanwhile, we're working hard on recovery planning with the affected businesses and arts communities. I'll talk more about that shortly. Across New Zealand, we're doing really well. Locally, we've done superbly, and it makes me very proud to know you're all so committed to the health and well-being of your fellow Wellingtonians. Keep up the great work. Now, we have another long weekend coming up, though the holidays kind of don't feel much different to any other days from my perspective. On Saturday, we will commemorate Anzac Day. I encourage you all to stand together, apart, at 6 a.m. for the official dawn service. The service will be broadcast on Radio New Zealand. There'll also be a special Anzac Day service which will air at 11 a.m. on TVNZ1 or on TVNZ On Demand. And the Royal New Zealand Ballet will perform the Anzac Salute live in your living room via its Facebook page at 10:30 a.m, 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. The two works, Dear Horizon and Passchendaele, were commissioned for their salute program in 2015. They were performed live with a New Zealand Army band to commemorate the centenary of the Gallipoli landings. Look, keep up the good work everyone, and I'll be back with another update soon. Kia kaha, lest we forget.